Oh, the second open enrollment for ObamaCare kicks off this week, and this time around, the administration is promising that the federal website will this time run smoothly. But as signups begin, there is some stunning new video now emerging that shows one of the architects of the law, Jonathan Gruber, who's an MIT professor, actually admitting that a lack of transparency was critical to passing Obamacare. Take a look at this video that is surfacing now, even though it's from October of last year.
This bill was written in a tortured way to make sure CBO did not score the mandate as taxes. If CBO scored the mandate as taxes, the bill dies. Okay, so it's written to do that. In terms of risk-rated subsidies, if you had a law which said healthy people are going to pay in, it made explicit that healthy people pay in and sick people get money, it would not have passed. Okay, just like lack of transparency is a huge political advantage, and basically, call it the stupidity of the American voter or whatever. But basically, that was really, really critical to getting the thing to pass.
What was the nation had? Katie Pavlich is the news editor for townhall.com and a Fox News contributor. Marianne Marsh, a former senior advisor to Secretary of State John Kerry. Welcome both. Katie, let me start with you. So we're stupid. They lied. And if America really knew the truth about Obamacare, it never would have passed. Is that essentially what he is saying?
Well, that is essentially what he's saying, but you have to keep in mind that the American people have known about the truth about Obamacare since it passed. Obamacare has never been a popular piece of legislation. Harry Reid, when it passed in 2010, had to rewrite Senate rules to push it through. And look, he talks very specifically about torture, specifically going around Congress even to avoid the CBO scoring the bill as a tax. They lied to the American people, said it wasn't a tax, and then in front of the Supreme Court argued it was a tax, it would pass and get the Supreme Court votes that it needed. Every single thing about Obamacare from its passing until now has been a lie. We can go down the line. The president saying you can keep your plan if you want to. You promise that your plan is not going to change. You're going to have more access to doctors, not less. That's a lie. More doctors are retiring. 7 out of 10 doctors are retiring as a result of Obamacare. Access to care has been limited despite the president saying it's going to be expanded. And so everything about Obamacare has been a lie up to this point, and they're finally admitting it. And the American people aren't stupid, by the way. They knew exactly what it was going to be like. And although Mr. Gruber wants to say that lack of transparency is politically expedient short term, it's not long term, and that's exactly why we saw a bloodbath with Democrats last week.